Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is September 26, 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage a made-for-TV assassination event surrounding Vice President Kamala Harris's historic visit to the U.S.-Mexico border on September 27th, 2024. So, according to the latest reports, Kamala Harris and her entourage are set to fly from Washington, D.C. to Douglas, Arizona, so that she can visit the U.S. border. Obviously, since Kamala Harris was tapped by Joseph R. Biden to become border czar, she has visited the border, I believe, a total of one time, and she didn't even actually go to the actual physical border. She was just in a border town. So this obviously begs the question why she's going now. And breaking news and events suggest that the CIA is going to stage a so-called QAnon pro-Trump assassination event targeting Kamala Harris surrounding this trip. So this may happen at the airport when she's arriving. It may happen at the border when she's visiting. It may happen while she's en route back to the airport, or vice versa, or anytime when she's in Arizona. So if you look back to the July 13th assassination event targeting Donald J. Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, as well as the September 15th assassination event targeting Trump in Palm Beach County, Florida, both of these guys look like QAnon guys, like the guys that stormed the Capitol. They look mentally ill, they look crazy, and so the CIA is planning on staging this event to basically sabotage the Trump campaign by likely arresting him or indicting him or linking him to this assassination attempt, which will be revenge for the two so-called Democratic assassination attempts on his life in Pennsylvania and Florida. Back on May 30th of 2019, the FBI office in Phoenix, Arizona issued an intelligence memo talking about the QAnon terror threat. And so the would-be assassin or assassins or the would-be terrorists that will attack Kamala Harris tomorrow in Arizona will predictably be QAnon members, pro-Trump members, as well as it's highly likely that they will have been part of the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. So that's what that whole event was about. That's roughly 300 or 400 guys, and most of them are mentally ill patsies, such as Timothy McVeigh, led by Judas Goats, such as Hal Turner and Alex Jones, to commit these heinous crimes. And then, of course, because they have an IQ below room temperature, they can't figure out that they're being set up. In this particular case, it's virtually certain that Kamala Harris will be uninjured, and that her Jewish husband, Doug Emhoff, and his family, whoever is there, will be uninjured. However, Kamala Harris's aides and support staff are the ones that will likely be shot to death or blown up in some sort of heinous attack that will be blamed on Trump to sabotage his event. Coincidentally, yesterday, they published a report that somebody sexually assaulted Kamala Harris's aides, and this is designed to foreshadow this attack in Arizona on the Kamala Harris campaign. Although a sniper type attack is the most likely scenario, there's a number of different recon militias, border militias that are operating down there, which may be scapegoated for this particular attack. And so, although a sniper event is the most likely event, it's also possible that the CIA will stage some sort of an ambush attack with vehicles and with RPGs and so on and so forth, some sort of made-for-TV type of assassination event. But in all likelihood, the actual attack will be likely executed by corrupt border agents who just last week were indicted on multiple felony accounts. I believe it was in the San Diego and California and Texas, or maybe even Arizona. You have to Google it. I should have done it before this video. but nonetheless, they were indicted for drug smuggling and human trafficking. So obviously, that's a life sentence. And so maybe one or more of these individuals will volunteer to stage the attack, after which they will be double-crossed and killed. So that's a realistic possibility. That being said, if it is going to be a massacre of sorts to forever change this election, it will likely be executed by the Israeli Mossad. So anyway, just to recap, Kamala Harris and her entourage are flying into Douglas, Arizona on September 27th, 2024 to visit the U.S.-Mexico border, during which some sort of an attack or terror event is planned. And this will be used by the Kamala Harris campaign or by the CIA to basically sabotage the 2024 Trump presidential campaign. That obviously cannot be allowed to happen. So in the event that this event transpires in reality, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Lastly, although a sniper event or an ambush attack are the most likely, there's also the possibility that the CIA would stage some other attack, possibly a race war attack, possibly a lynching, a bombing, a mass shooting, some sort of an attack or terror event around this to basically sabotage the Trump campaign in Arizona, which is a swing state, which is going to vote for Trump, which is why they are basically crafting this narrative in this key swing state to blame QAnon, which is a CIA front for domestic terrorist actions in the United States. Peace.